Okay, here's another solder joint. You can see it's twisted there. Got the iron. I'm going to get a little molten solder on there first. Maybe I'm going to melt it right into my copper wire. Let that molten solder transfer the heat right into the wire. This is lead-free solder. I think it's a little harder to use. It's not tinning my tip at all. I'm going to go back to that spot. Heat it up. There we go. Jeez, pretty weak. See if I can recover that stuff. Not gonna let me. That is weird. I'll try tinning this tip again. Okay, there we go. Needed to be tinned. I'm having trouble getting that to stay. Tinning it. Yeah, it's very hard. Okay. Find another one. Okay, we're still rolling. More soldering. Barely got my tin on the tip of my iron there. A lot of smoke. I'm staying away from that. Looks good. And then we just move right around. And you want to make sure the heat shrink is far away from the solder joint because it will shrink from the heat of the soldering. Okay. One more. Solder. This wire was tinned already. Oh boy. Looks good. Not enough. Okay, little shrink wrapping going on here. You can see the solder joints. See the shrink wrap. So what you want to do, and you want to keep that shrink wrap far away while you're soldering, and then you want to cover the joint so the joint is in the middle of the shrink wrap. You can kind of feel it, and then do the same thing to all the rest. Completely covered. Completely covered. Now we just go through with our lighter or a heat gun. We'll do this too. And it shrinks it down. Lighter does get hot after a while. You can watch that. Okay, and last one. And you can see it sort of grab around the tube, and the joint becomes kind of obvious where it is, right in there. But it just insulates it. That's good enough.